Hello there and welcome to what is round 1 as the SFR G USA series, and we join us at obviously Susuka GP. Now it's an hour race, mandatory pit stop involving with a tyre change too. We qualified I think P3. There's some familiar names on the grid as you might recall here. We've got Mike and Denz there with Sop Able out in front. Yeah, so they're just going to give you the highlights from this. It's not the full entirety of it. Now I apologise because it has been completed for a couple of days. I've just really wanted to put the voiceover to explain a couple of things while we're on there, what I'm doing, checking the lap deltas and whatnot. But as always, we'll give you the first lap, and the rest of the highlights that come with it. Now, we have some moments here really, and we're looking to get result we are. But you know, stay to the end with the legends list, and we'll see where we are. But yeah, some really talented drivers in this. Well, in fact, all of them are on the next level sort of thing. You know, they're all similar sort of levels pretty well, and there's some of the best drivers to come out of the US in this lobby right now. So we're coming up onto the first sort of hairpin here, and you'll see what's about to happen. Yeah, I don't think Mike was expecting the Ferrari to brake in after the apex of the corner, and Mike's carried a lot more speed in. The Ferrari's just, you know, continued to brake. I don't know what that was about, but he doesn't lose his position because of it, but apparently he had a bit of damage from that. But, you know, back to it, we've managed to literally dart out the way there and gain the position, so we'll take it any way it comes. So I'm sure it wasn't intentional, but thank you, Mike. So there we go, we've got our boy in third there, AMG Denz, Mr. Sauce himself, with Mike. He's not suffered too much, but down into fourth now. So yeah, the first lap. What I will say about this is I should have been able to set 2-minute flat lap times, and I'm telling you, like, low 2-minute flat lap times. And you know, to some extent I managed to, especially the first stint of the race. However, I'd pit, and once I've pit and changed over tyres, I could not for the life of me get into the 2-minute flats again. It was always a 2-1 or a 2, even 2. It was next to impossible. I'm just hoping the rest of the lads also suffered with that too, because, you know, flat out pace towards the end. Maybe I didn't deserve the result I got. So yeah, that's the lap time. We're coming across now, and we're at 2:05. So that should sort of be the lap time we're aiming for. Anyway, yep, coming up into 1:30R now, and I absolutely snap the steering wheel, and the car just goes. Get good. Yeah, I forgot I did the edit to this, but I'm lucky to not pick any damage up or anything like that in that corner. But I'm not the only one to have some issues there. It's even gets the legends as well. So yeah, flatted spotted both the right hand side of the tyres, and I have to pit in to avoid any damage limitations now. Not ideal 10 minutes into the race having to pit and go all that time on the same pair of tyres, but we're just going to lose too much being on them. Good pit in that was as well, absolutely perfect. And away. I think I've included the end just to show you where we've come out of, but we are the first of the people that have now pitted. P16. Yeah, back markers as well. Now, I didn't really have an issue with them. They all came out the way safely whenever they could, you know. There was a couple that stayed in front a couple of times, but they've got every right to sort of do that. They come out whenever it's safe, and for the most part, they did, all of them, so props to them. Thank you, Rev, Jiffy, thank you very much, buddy. I will get all the names right as the series goes on. I'm not acquainted with a lot of you guys, but hopefully we'll get to know each other. Have some good battles as well throughout the season. We've got Carl Army next. For position, yeah, it's for position, but he hasn't been in the pit, so he didn't need to give this up. Giving him just a little look there, we're going a bit wide, but yeah, he's more entitled to fight for this one. But obviously he's thought about it and thought it'd be quicker just to probably let me through and not slow his own race down. So thank you, buddy. Cotto, really thank you, buddy. Cheers for coming out the way there. It's a safer place to do it, it's not easy, and a bit of flash of the old indicators to say thanks there. So position gained by the pit lane. I'm going to include these, so back up to what we're at 12th there. I think a few more here in the pit now. The lads are starting to come round halfway point of the race, and they're now doing this spot. Yeah, more good spots. Is that Nettles? P10 now. We've got a bit of a ding dong up here. 911, yeah, 911 sideways there. Not a great place. I want to be right on the edge of here, like, so yeah, did well to avoid it. They're battling ahead here. Two of the guys sort of take it one another out. I think that was a back marker as well that's managed to get involved there, so I'm not quite sure. I'd be pretty livid, I think, if I was that guy. We're back to it. Halfway point, and I think this is a couple more people in the pit now. I think P2, about P1, net P1, Sop Able, is pitting now, and we've managed to come out in front. If you look at the pit lane there, he's still not quite out yet, so made up a little bit of time throughout the lap and pitting early. I'm sure he got caught up into some traffic or something like that, but he is out the pit now, and what's that, 7 second gap I've got there. But again, I couldn't do any lap times. Look at the delta there. Yeah, there's a McLaren trying to kill everybody there. 2 minutes 2, and that was averaging what I was doing. I just couldn't get the bloody thing to go any quicker, and I should have been 2 minutes flat. So all the while this is happening, I've got the dude in second just hunting me down at the minute, or the dude in net second.
Clear on the right.
So yeah, this is it. Just coming into the pit now. P3 now onto the podium spots, and I believe P2's in the pit here too. He is. So net P2 of the race now. There we go, we're into first there because the dude pitted the next lap. So just checking on the lap deltas there, 6.4 seconds, so he's getting a bit of time. And that just continuously sort of happens here. Behind the 911, I was having a bit of an issue here, I think last time. I think it's the same one. If it's not, I apologise. But does the right thing there and moves out the way. I can't thank him enough for that. You know, he could have waited till after Spoon or something to let me through, so I think it's a bit of give and take with the traffic, do you know what I mean? Like, you gain some on some and you lose some on the other, but everybody's in that same boat in the same race, so what are we at here? Yeah, 14 minutes to go now, and you can see the dude well, behind me in second is closing that gap. I'd have a look at the lap delta. Thank you for pulling over there as well, it didn't make that too difficult for me at all. Yeah, now I look at the lap delta, now it's 2.8 behind now, yeah, so 12 minutes to go. I'm not able to do bloody 1 minute, 2 minute flats anymore. And this is the race decider right here, really, guys, because if you look at the mini-map there, second just lost the rear end of the car and managed just to keep hold of it, but that 3 second gap has now increased, and if you can see, it was 7 or 8 now. So basically, that pretty much, you know, handed me the race. He's still chasing me down, but it made it real hard for him to be able to close that down. What's this? AMG side was there at the exit Spoon, yeah. Again, they said it was done a little while, the night of really. So it's this one. It might be another car having another issue here. The 911's really having a difficult night, it seems. He might have clipped the edge of the curb of grass, like the edit said there. So I think this is it about that. We'll go to the edit, and this is it. Yeah, basically we're about to come across the line now, and thank you to all the legends that continue to support the channel. We had Bathurst the other day. We should be uploading now every Tuesday for a live stream, and then maybe Wednesday afterwards, because we're racing Monday morning. So Tuesday and Wednesday we'll have some more up, but the legends are all on the side there, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for just keep on supporting this console racer. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, peace and love. And just a quick heads up, that's the race done and finished now. It's just I added the last clip on as mandatory with the SFR G league that you cannot just quit to track. You've got to do the outlet and then come in and pit in the lap. So I've included me coming back around the lap. You get some pretty fireworks then, but coming into the pit and doing everything as asked and stated. So with that said, thank you to all the American guys tonight and the European guys in the server. A lot of love to everybody that made the race what it was. Big thanks to Rockefeller too. With that said, again, just take care of yourselves, guys. Peace and love.